Luis Enrique is considering playing with a three-man defense in certain matches. The goal of this change? To strengthen defensive solidity, particularly in aerial play, while becoming more dangerous offensively by making greater use of the wing-back qualities of Nuno Mendes and Ashraf Hakimi. In his From Hell to Paradise. And then I think this is a continuation of it. Luis Enrique is considering a three at the back defense. The Spanish coach has this obsession with not stagnating, always evolving his thinking and helping the players progress. Compared to last season, there could be change in the game. I do playing certain matches with three-back defense, in particular, Ilya Zabarny has been discussed. Objective of this evolution to be more solid defensively, especially in the air, but also more formidable offensively by more systematically using the qualities as wing-backs of Nuno Mendes and Ashraf Hakimi. This is something that Luis Enrique has probably been thinking of, the five at the back. And I mean, now we have a perfect opportunity. Ziridu out for like 3 weeks, Dembele out for like 5 weeks. This will be the time to use it. And we'll discuss it a bit more for sure. Yes, sir. So let's go into the lineups. I mean, okay, here we have the Paris Saint Germain lineup, all right? And these are the preliminary stuff we're going to look at. The report mentions about PSG moving to a three at the back. The thing with PSG is we basically always play a three at the back, at least when we have the ball. So Chevalier obviously stays in goal. Marquinhos goes ahead of him. No, Marquinhos goes here. Pacho in the center. You got Khvicha holding the left. You got Due holding the right. You got Dembouz in the false line. Then you have Fabian in the half space. Let me put Vitinha just. Let's get rid of Warren. You got Vitinha right ahead of Pacho basically, and then Neves is a bit in a double pivot, but it's very movable. Nuno Mendes obviously stays with the defense, and okay, yeah. So Due, you basically got him as an extra player because Hakimi always makes these runs inside, or Due can tuck in inside. Neves drops a bit, and then Hakimi takes this position. So we basically always play with this formation. It's a 3-2-5. This is basically what you can call it. With Hakimi pushing up that much, Due goes inside. Fabio Ruiz has the other half space. Khvicha on the wing, and Dembele up top. Sometimes during games, what we can see is that Nuno pushes up, Fabian drops down, Khvicha goes inside, and Nuno holds the widths. So PSG always play with a 3-2-5. So if we supposedly change to a 3 at the back formation, the animation won't change that much. Yo, what's up, PSG fan? Copying Xavi, I see the vision. No, I mean, it's, yeah, a bit in the sense that he's a 5 at the back manager. But I think it's the situation we are in as well. We have a lot of center backs which can make us play in this position. So not that much will change. So let's take Zabarne now. And what basically happens is one midfielder is going to be substituted out. Ruiz, Güler, Neves, Valverde, Vitinha, Tchouameni. Yeah, basically. Not entirely, Arian, because Tchouameni plays that libera role. We don't have that kind of a player. I don't think someone will have that Tchouameni escrow. I'm still questioning why PSG let Donnarumma go. Look, for this season, because there are a lot of people that don't know about Chevalier, you will see how great he is. And then when it comes to the Donna part, we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. Even for us Paris Saint Germain fans, I think it's somewhat of a big question mark, letting go of Gianluigi Donnarumma after the exceptional season that he had. But, that's the decision of Luis Enrique. And I don't think it's that big of a drop down from Donald Chevalier. Okay, let's get into it. So I had Zabarny. So what basically happens is one midfielder will be removed. It will be Fabio Ruiz in this instance. And you put in Zabarny. No, I think Pacho will cover the left spaces. We'll have Marquinhos a bit shielded in the center. Zabarny on the right. I mean, this is basically what will happen. Not that much change at all. Not that much change. We'll still have everything the same. 3-2-5 formation. But Nuno being able to push up the entire game, because what I showed before happens occasionally. Fabian drops down, Vitinha drops down, Nuno can push up. Now Nuno Mendes will just be another Hakimi on that right-hand side. And obviously with the absence of Desiree Doué and Ousmane Dembele, this would be perfect because our wing backs are, huge threat for us. I think Nuno Mendes had 5 GA in the UCL last season. Ashraf Hakimi had 9. Just getting them into better positions now. So it's going to be interesting if Luis Enrique tries this out. I saw a report that Luis Enrique wants to rest players for this upcoming game versus Arsenal, and I understand that because we just came from an international break. But we have a big Champions League game coming up against Atalanta at the Parc des Princes, and I think if Luis Enrique is going to try something out, he's going to do it in the Arsenal game, see how it goes, and then try that in Atalanta game. If it doesn't work out that well, which I don't think will happen, maybe he doesn't do it. Exactly. Yeah. Yes, sir. No, look, I remember back in 2019, I saw Liverpool with Robertson and Trent, or Madrid with Carvajal and Marcelo earlier, and I wanted that. We had Maxwell, who I rate highly, but we never had a fullback pairing. We had Aurier, Munir. Now I mean, I already said that on Twitter. Yes, legacy wise, these are not the best fullback duo of all time, but ability wise, especially because fullbacks are becoming more impactful than they've ever been in football before. I genuinely think that Ashraf Hakimi and Nuno Mendes is the best fullback pairing of all time, ability wise. I mean, they can both defend, they can both attack, they can score, they can play make, they can go inside, they can go outside. They have insane pace. I mean, I don't know what more you can wish for in a fullback pairing. So we just get them into more. And there come reports I looked at before, which mentioned this Paris Saint Germain wanting to play with a five at the back. And we'll see. I don't think Luis. I don't know. I would like if Luis Enrique tries it out. I like ballsy moves. I like risky moves. And as the report mentioned, Luis Enrique always is basically overthinking, always wanting to stay one step ahead of everyone else. Because look, we won the Champions League last season as the best team in the world. But what that means is everyone wants to beat us. Everyone tries to find holes and gaps in our system. But if we play another thing now, teams will have to once again play us and see how we are, and then try to understand us. So I absolutely love the unpredictability from Luis Enrique. Facts, man. The only thing, Aryan, is obviously against Atalanta, it will just be like this. You swap up Due for no, but Barcola's gonna start. Barcola's gonna start, and then the predicted lineups have Gonzalo Ramos. So I would just put Gonzalo Ramos, could be Kangeli false nine, but let's try out. Atalanta, they're a good team, but they're not like, a Madrid, a Barca, a Bayern, a Liverpool, a team where you shouldn't be experimenting. Like, if we were going to play the Barca game, no, don't experiment. But I think Atalanta are on that level. We're at the Parc as well. Comfortable game, Arsenal game at the Parc as well. So we'll see. Exactly. I mean, we do see Nuno Mendes occasionally in games push up, but now he will just be like Hakimi, pushing up consistently. I mean, that could be interesting. I think Luis Enrique would leave that spot for Gonzalo, as that's like one of the only places he gets to start games. But yeah. Uh, but I would be really happy if Luis Enrique tried that out. Again, how likely is it that Luis Enrique will try it? I don't really know, but I have to wait and see. No, no, no. We might potentially change to F5 at the back. That's what's being reported from Fabrice Hawkins. Oh. Drop Ramos for Fabian and play two attacker. I mean, you could even do that. The thing is, though, PJ, my love, Luis Enrique has always wanted to keep the shape. He never wants to change the shape. Since Luis Enrique came in at PSG, he's basically always played a 3-2-5. Always. So I think he would just stick with that. We got Tosin in the house now.
Yo, what's up, G?
Yeah, what's up? All good?
Yeah, man.
I've been reacting to this report from Fabrice. What do you think about it?
Oh, about the back three.
Yeah.
Honestly, on a side note, bro, man, we gotta maybe we do that on PSG in, but when his book drops, we need to drop the English version, man. Fabrice Hawkins, he's dropping a book, right?
Okay.
Yeah, he's dropping a book um, that will talk in depth about PSG, how they are internally, and that a little excerpt on Lucho there is from his book, apparently, his upcoming book,
Okay.
Fabrice Hawkins' book. And you know, Fabrice Hawkins, his ear to the streets, like him and Musa Sissoko, they're like super tight, you know.
Yep.
So he kind of knows some things. So it'd be interesting if we could just translate his book or something. Because I'm very interested in reading his book when that shit drops.
Okay. But do you like this anime? Because what I've been explaining this video so far, Tosin, is that we basically always play a three at the back with Nuno Mendes staying back and tucking in, and sometimes
Yeah,
Vitinho Fabian drops down so he can push up. But now he will always be able to push up, just like Hakimi.
yeah. The thing is, yeah, in possession we always have a back three, always. But when we're defending, when we're on the back foot, it clearly looks like a back four, you know?
Yeah.
So, but it looks like this would be us being a back three both in and out of possession, you know? Which would
Yeah.
be interesting. Yeah.
Because then, when we sit back, you'll be like a maybe Nuno Mendes just stays as a 4-4-2, Tosin.
Hmm.
Like we sit back like this,
Yeah. Dog.
or
What
like
game
this.
is it where Pacho came on?
Nantes, yeah, where he came on as a left back.
The left back, he cooked so hard in that game. Like
But
Pacho was a monster. No, Marquis DM, that shit dead, my nigga. That shit
no.
dead.
But I mean, Tosin, if we're gonna play a five at the back, Mark is gonna be in the center. Is he gonna be the libera, prime Marky?
We good off that, bro. This is Marky's last season at the club anyway.
Yeah.
Let him sign out. The club doesn't want to sell him. Legacy shit. Do you agree with the notion that he's the greatest PSG player of all time?